that I've embarked upon since I took over in Nigeria has been very impactful. I can beat my chest for that. It was initially painful, but today the result is blossoming. It's getting clearer to the people. We have more money to the economy, no more corruption.
Welcome back, my people. This video of President Tinubu's visit to Brazil has got many Nigerians talking and reacting, where President Tinubu mentioned that he has embarked on a very impactful economic reform and that there's no more corruption in Nigeria. Guys, I want you to listen to Rufai Oseni's reaction to this claim of Tinubu, because Rufai Oseni dropped a very hot take. Now listen and watch.
See, two things, and let me set this straight. There's nobody that wants Nigeria to grow quickly and do better. In fact, what I posit every time is that if we get leadership right, Nigeria should be a superpower in the next 20 years. And at least by that time, we should be able to do so much as regards increasing our GDP and doing a lot more. But the way we are going about it is what I have problems with. Okay, Ayo, for instance, yes, you said those reforms were necessary. Good. Yes. The president did not keep his part of the bargain before he announced those reforms, and that's why you have problems. The president claimed that refinery will work before subsidies, when subsidies are gone. Today, the same president that said corruption is gone are the ones using EFCC to chase NNPC people about corruption of the $3 billion that they said they spent on him. The same refinery president Tinubu came and said that the refinery is working. The same refinery that some journalists went there and they said, fire is burning at the back, the refinery is working. You can see the joke this country has become, because I don't know how else to say it. President Tinubu did not go ahead and solve the problem in the NNPC. Some people have argued that the thing called subsidy itself was a scam. Buhari argued that before he came to power. That actually, you can actually have a rebate in the price of petroleum products if things are properly managed. So how did the subsidy allocation grow so high? And they were taking things out of the country, petrol and the likes, driving it across the border in arbitrage. So why didn't we secure our borders then? So are you going to say that those that collected those fuel from that fuel from the depot, they didn't know about them, they couldn't track them? So why is it that all of a sudden, as they say subsidy is gone now, the consumption has reduced? Why was the consumption high then? Because corruption was going, and that's the corruption we've not nipped in the bud till date. And that's the corruption that made us spend billions on the refinery, and it's not working. So secondly, so apart from that, the currency one that President Tinubu said he has done, we are still expending a lot of money to defend the currency, despite the fact that our currency is undervalued. There used to be a refrain, Audrey, then they will abuse Buhari. They say, oh, you spent 1.5 billion to defend the currency. 1.5, okay. Under President Tinubu that has done the miracle, how much are we spending? The first quarter, we spent 4.7 billion. Divide 4.7 billion by 1.5. It's not too far off from each other. So there's still a lot of pressure on the currency. Right. So these are the things we keep saying. And thirdly, please, as a mark of, I appreciate all that has happened in Brazil, but please, I want to beg the government's spokespeople, do things right so that we avoid disgrace. You remember how they disgraced us from Dubai? Dubai is back. Japan has disgraced us again. Dr. Abati, yesterday, Kazaori City, that we're saying that Nigeria will have free visa there. Japanese government has... It's not Kelokuku. So, okay. This is what the Japan, they are saying that Japan, African hometown. Right. On the other hand, there are no plans to take such measures to promote the acceptance of immigrants or special visas for the residents of African countries, and the series of report announcements concerning such measures are not true. So, Kirasusu Kuruwapaku. Rufai. They've disgraced us again.
All right, Rufai. Special visas. Okay. It's still designated as a special center.
But you see, Rufai, at the end of the day, overall, great optics for Nigeria. Great MOUs that have been signed. Important that they follow through. Dr. Abati, I also love your comment with the fact that Professor Wole Soyinka was there as well. But before I come to you, I'd like to take our milestone story. Still in Brazil. We'll take our story under milestones. In a significant step towards international cooperation, the Nigerian government has signed a bilateral air service agreement, BASA, with Brazil to establish direct flights between the two countries.